Hey, this is Greg Lemon here with the Nurse Burn Anti-Heal deck at Toronto Regionals 2018.
Spoon fed me.
Awesome. Let's get it started. So I'm running 3 copies of Nurse REFICULE, the Fallen one. Standard, you got 2 in every Nurse Burn deck. 1 Lava Golem, just because people hate it, and the 1,000 burns real nice, and 1 Marshmallow, same sort of thing. Lets me hold down the board while still burning for 1,000. No one sees it coming.
No,
it's nice to get them out the way. For the spells, it's almost entirely draw, so 1 Pot of Desires, 1 Upstart, 1 Banishment of the Dark Lord to search for the Nurse. Then you got your triple Card of Demise and triple Pot of Duality.
Do you draw any of these against me? Fucking Nat
I don't think I did, no.
So saying the Nat Beast.
Yeah, I got complete lucky. That's what I'm saying, like, things drew differently, that wouldn't have been such a good game. For the traps, get a little spicy with 3 Magic Cylinders. Also, I've been running 2 Blazing Mirror Forces. I feel like 5 is the right amount for the attack negation, because 6 got a little too clunky and I'd end up just like holding them in my hand anyways. For the rest of the traps, going to run 3 Bad Reaction Samochi. Same effect as the Nurse. You know, anytime your opponent gains life, they lose it instead. So this is where the actual wins come from. You got 3 Paths of Destiny. Both players would flip a coin. Heads you gain 2,000, tails you lose 2,000. But so your opponent automatically has to lose the 2K, but you have a RNG whether or not you gain or lose. Try and guess. As long as both players have extra decks, you choose XYZ Synchro or Fusion. Yeah, Fusion. And then whoever has more in their decks gains 3,000. So you want to use, personally I always call XYZ to make sure my opponent would more likely have them. But I have a bunch of fusions of the extra decks, which you'll see later. So if I need to gain 3,000 myself to keep me in the game, I can.
That's fresh.
And then you got 3 gift cards. Just standard, your opponent gains 3K, and they're going to lose it no matter what. So, the rest of the deck, nothing but a bunch of traps that say F you to your monsters. Got your 1 Torrential Tribute, got your 1 Compulse, got your 1 Ring of Destruction, got your 1 Bottomless, you've got your Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment. And my buddies actually got me into this at the last minute. Actually, no. So 1 Ceasefire just for a little bit of extra burn, 41 card deck. And my buddies got me to run 1 Anti-Spell Fragrance and 1 Imperial Order.
That's fresh, dude.
Yeah, so it's nice to have these in the deck because, you know, a lot of decks have spells. The only spells I have are draws.
Yeah,
so I can obviously play those and then go into the stuff.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Extra deck's real simple. But very important you run these exact cards. So you're going to need a Gaga Cowboy, you're going to need a number 50. I almost never go into these, but in the off situations where you got 2 level 4s out, it can be the difference between game. I'd rather have it on board.
Yeah,
because I always call XYZs the first game for try and guess. If they have no XYZs, at least I can gain the 3K. Because if I call Synchros, I have no Synchros and they have no Synchros, it's worthless. Then you got your 1 Sandwich, your 1 Moki King, got your Flame Swordsman, 1,000 Dragon, got your Beast Skull Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, Dark Paladin, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, XYZ Dragon Cannon, Blue Eyes Ulti, Luna Light, Panther Dancer, Chimera Tech Over Dragon, and 5-Headed Dragon to round out the fusions.
That's tight.
Any fusions can really do it for you, just these are the ones I personally have nostalgia for, so I gotta run them up.
Yeah, that's sick. Do you want to do side or are you good?
Yeah, let's do side.
10 US, so get up to like 240. Last section? Yeah. Whatever. I picked all the prices up for like $700. So I mean,
side deck is mostly just steak.
Yeah. And I sold the
Judgment and Anubis is a little spicy. Basically, I'll put this in game 3 if I know they've just sided in a bunch of Twin Twisters. So what it does is your opponent activates a spell that would destroy a spell or trap on the field. Discard a card, negate the activation if you do destroy it. Then you can destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed number's attack on the field. So it's kind of like a Ring of Destruction, but you have to know that they're going to be trying to blow up your stuff. 1 MST in case they're running like a Royal Decree or something that really screws me up. Self-Destruct Ant. If they've seen the Marshmallow on game 1 or 2, I always run Self-Destruct Ant now, because they're more likely to, if I have a monster set down and they think it's the Marshmallow, they're just going to pop it instead of attacking into it first.
Yeah,
and so that when it gets destroyed, they get burned for 1,000. 1 DD Dynamite. If they're running Desires, they the banishing 10. Do 300 damage for each card they banish, so that could be a 3k burn. One Rivalry of the Warlords, one Goes in Match for, you know, decks that will essentially work in. Mask of Restrict, got a 2. Got 2 Imperial Iron Walls as well, just a nice way to stop some decks. Just Desserts, when I'm facing a lot of token heavy decks, just burn them for 500 for each monster.
Well, that's sick that you said that.
And then D-Fisher and Macrocosmos rounds it out, just to really screw anyone who wants to put stuff in the graveyard.
That's super fresh, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for the games today.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. So this has been
Greg Lemon with the Nurse Burn deck at the Toronto 2018 Regionals.
Thanks so much, guys. This is the Hero Duelist. Stay frosty.